almost feel guilty sitting here in the sun. Morning, good afternoon, good day. Just thought I'd give you a quick hello from sunny Florida. Don Carson sitting in my backyard here in Tampa area, well, south of Tampa. And you know what, Nancy, I love you. I know you're in Saskatoon and I'm in Florida, but we're both building our business, which is exciting. You're meeting people at a wellness show, helping one of our reps understand the business. And here I am enjoying some sun. Yesterday I met a great group in Lutz, and they're excited. And you know what? We've got a group building over in Orlando and in Jacksonville, and tomorrow night in Arcadia. So I just want to share with you, if you haven't had a chance, Team Coffee Gets Results does 2 training calls, Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings. And you know what? All are welcome, so you can introduce people to the calls and bring them on and invite them, and we'll accept them, assuming that you've invited them. And I want you to know that the power of 4 is so important. So if you haven't had a chance, I think the call that was just done will help you in your business and your venture. So it's posted now on Team Coffee Gets Results, and it's basically talks about the power of 4 and how important it is for you to duplicate what we're doing here in Valentus. It's a simple process, it really is. And as simple as I can put it is, you've got a first step, which is to help somebody get their loyalty for free by helping them get their money, at least to cover the cost of their monthly purchase on the 12 and 24 program. And then, of course, the second option or bucket you're going to be looking at is trying to get your investment back, and you want to duplicate that. So listen to the audio. It's a 30-minute call. I promise you it's worth your while. Share it with your teams. Invite them to Team Coffee Gets Results. We're on to something here. There's no question that the future looks amazing and bright. I mean, I heard this not too long ago, work to not work. Well, I'm working in sunny Florida, and this is pretty amazing. It's a pretty cool opportunity to be able to be here, you know, and I'll just share with you a little bit of the view here. Look at how exciting this is. You know, this morning I'm sitting here, last night I was having a hot tub, and you know, you look out there and you just picture that I'm going back to some snow. But what's exciting with the golf course next to me here is, you know what, I'm coming back. And this is just a chance to be able to build this business anywhere in the world. And so for those of you that are just getting started, get ready. You're on a journey, but absolutely plug into the success stories that people are doing. And I promise you that you'll have success. Don't go off and be a lone wolf. Don't go off and be that person that just tries to do this all by yourself, okay? So if you're just tuning in right now, here I am in my backyard in sunny Florida, and very excited to share with you a little story. Sometimes the product of the product is the most successful sharing tool that you can have when you see results. A great story, Monday night I'm going to be speaking in Arcadia in a hair salon, Florida, meeting some people I've never met before, but one of our members lost some weight, came back after her summer time in Canada, back to her winter stop here in Florida, and people said to you, what are you doing that you look so good? And one thing led to another, and some people joined her business, and now I'm speaking to them on Monday night, 20 or 30 people. It just blows me away, the power of this business, because ultimately you don't know who people know. And so stop thinking that your database is going to be, you know, only this big. Your database is the whole world, and what you do with it is what you choose. So get out there, start sharing, sample share, and follow up, because I'll tell you, if I hadn't made a couple of phone calls back to some people I had chatted with 2 or 3 months ago, they wouldn't be in our business today, and we wouldn't be growing as quickly as we are. So have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I know I am. I'm cheering for Brady. I have to admit I am. And, you know, you guys have got the whole world ahead of you. See you in Toronto in March. We're so excited. Imagine yesterday in Valentus there was events going on in California, up in Edmonton, here in Florida, in Toronto. Whereas a year ago, that wasn't the case. So we are so excited for you to be able to plug into valentusevents.com and see all the things that are going on and coming up in your future. So all the best, everyone. Have a great Sunday. Okay, good morning, everyone. We're going to get started here. Just wanted to say good morning from sunny Florida. It's February 5th, 2017. Just a quick hello from whoever's on the call, just so we can let everybody know that there's others that are listening to this call live, and then, of course, you can get a chance to listen to this call in the recording. So just a quick hello from a few people that are actually on the call. Go ahead.
Morning, Neil from Stony Mountain. Good morning, Denise from Kenora.
Hey,
Good morning, Kevin and Jacqueline from St. Andrews.
Blair and Faye from Regina.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and we've got people clicking in, and we've got about 15 people so far and more clicking in. This is our Sunday morning getting started call. Let me mute everybody. Okay, welcome to our call. This is going to be an exciting call. I've got some things to share with you on ideas how to get started. This call is used for you to bring new reps to when you bring them on into your business on a weekly basis. I think that this is going to become more of a popular recording over the weeks ahead as you bring new people into the business and you understand the principle that I'm going to teach today, which is the power of four. I think that this will be a call that you'll bring people to on a weekly basis that are brand new. And just to kind of get your mindset a little bit on the path that I'm on here. You know, it's interesting. Napoleon Hill, which is a great author, if you've never read his book, Think and Grow Rich, just read the words again in your mind and picture it. Think and grow rich. If you're in Valentus for health and that's your principle of getting rich, well then absolutely you hit a home run because our products are fantastic. If you're in here to make some residual income and learn how to generate some cash flow for yourself, well, then you've got to think about it. You have to have the right attitude, and Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, is probably one of the best manuals you could pick up to really get yourself and your mindset right for what it takes. Here's just a quote from one of Napoleon Hill's great analogies. He says, "There are no limitations to the mind except that what we acknowledge, or those that we acknowledge, and both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought." So if you get your head around what he's saying there and you get your head around how you might want to get started properly, it always leads back to one basic principle for getting started, and that's what this call is today, is a getting started call. Its attitude is everything. And so when we look at this business, we want to kind of summarize it into buckets. We want to summarize it for you brand new people on how you're going to want to get started. What are the four key elements of being successful in your business? And what is the power of four in terms of building your business? So today's conversation will be around the number four, trying to relate the number four to some training techniques that I've been using to build our business. And it is a business, and that's one of the more important things for you to get started on in terms of your mindset here in your business today, folks, those of you that are joining us for the first time, is you must create this like a business. Treat it like a business and create a business plan. It's so important that you recognize that many people that you'll get started here just play with this. Just think that they've done you either a favor to get you off their back. Maybe they just want some product, yet they see you making a little bit of money. So they kind of wallow out there a little bit and kind of go off and do a few things. And, you know, those are the people that are the ones that say, this doesn't work, or, yeah, you know what, I tried that. That type of business is not for me. And it's because you never started them on the right path. And that's what's so important to relate back to these calls on Sundays and the recording right after. Use it, post it, share it. Because you, the brand new person, has to understand you are in business. Yeah, it's only $20 one-time activation fee, which is so insignificant, isn't it? I mean, it's almost to the point where I wish it was more money to get started. Because, you see, when people start for so little, it's so easy for them to say, it's not for me, and they walk away. So, you know, we want to treat people all the same, but we also want everybody to understand that this is a business. So creating a business plan is so important. And you know what? There is a great formula for that is set up in our training program, and you may want to write this down. It's www.12, the number 12, in the number 24.life. In that training manual, in there, you're going to be able to find something called How to Get Started Right, called the Roadmap to Diamond. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your business plan. It is your beginning stages of what you want to do. It is one of your steps of the four to get started in our business properly. You want to complete that, and you want to let the person that invited you to the business know that you're serious, okay? So that is one of the first steps. When you get started here in Valentus, you must establish that you are in business, and you must create a business plan. And so we've set that up for you because, you know what, in business, to create a business plan can be hours and hours and hours of charts and organization PDFs and things that you've got to create to show the bank or whatever. And most people don't have that skill set.
But we've given you the groundwork by creating the roadmap to diamond. So don't take this lightly, because I can tell you, folks, I am here in Florida. I did a seminar yesterday for around 20 people. The first time I was here, there was 10, so now we've got 20. You see how it's building? It's kind of exciting, isn't it? I'm planning on coming back in a short while to do a third one with these folks, and I know there'll be 40. Monday night, I'm going to be doing a presentation in Arcadia, Florida, which I'll share with you came out of Kenora, Ontario, and folks that got excited, product users that came back to Florida. People said to them, "What have you been doing? Why do you look so good?" And next thing you know, we are doing a seminar in a hair salon on Monday for 20 people, I'm told, or more. That all comes from a product user. So obviously, being a product of the product is one of the important tips that you have to understand along your journey. So I would suggest that one other of the starting point usages in terms of your power of 4 is being a product of the product, okay? So when I say being a product of the product, let me just give you another example of yesterday, a gentleman walking in the room with his bottle of energy mixed up in his water bottle that people could see the color red. And he says he's constantly giving out samples just as a result of people asking him, "What's in the bottle? Where'd you get that? What are you doing?" And he's lost a number of pounds. I think it's 30-something pounds. But one of his products he loves is the energy product. So he's constantly, he says he'll go through 3 a day or so because, obviously it can't hurt you because it's a natural product. But he finds that it just keeps him going, and he's constantly out there mixing up a bottle of energy, and people are asking him what it is. So again, product of the product can be showing people that you're using the product on a regular basis right in front of them so that they listen. Another great example, you go for a coffee at your favorite restaurant or your favorite coffee shop, and you ask for a cup of water, and you pay for the water, and you even say to them, listen, you know what, I'm happy to pay for this if you want me to, but I've brought my own coffee, or I just want to meet my friend. Really? You brought your coffee to our coffee shop? Yeah, well, I really like mine better. It's a healthy coffee for me, and you know what, it's really changing my life. Wow, what's in it? And right then and there, you rip it open and you pour it in the hot water in front of them. Do you mind if I use a little bit of your cream? And they say, sure. And you pour a little cream in there and you stir it up. And they go, gosh, what's in it that you would bring your coffee to a coffee shop? You've caused curiosity. Being a product of the product is so, so important when you get started in your business. Multiple times I've been in an airport mixing a product up, and people have asked me, and I've handed them a sample card. Now, what I'm doing more and more is my Pay It Forward cards are working very well, because what we're saying is very little. We're just saying, hey, listen, let me buy you this cup of coffee. What you do with it is your choice, and it causes curiosity. So attitude is everything. Being a product of the product is very, very important. And the third bucket, of course, is understanding what the rotator is and understanding what loyalty is, okay? So those are kind of the 4 basic things that you want to think about when you're getting started. It's not complicated. It's a power of 4, okay? You got to be a product of the product. You have to have the right attitude to do this, which means somebody asked me yesterday in my training that I did when, I think it was 13 people stayed back for the second hour out of the 20. It was a Saturday morning here in Florida, beautiful day, and those people said to me, okay, give us the one nugget, give us the one thing that'll work to actually get us going. And I said to them, without a shadow of a doubt, you said you have to have unshakable faith. You have to have the belief and the understanding that you're at the right place at the right time, and everything you say and do relates to those words that you are in the right place at the right time, and they will follow you. They will come along with you if your conviction and your attitude conveys to them that you're serious about your business, because this is a business. Please understand that millions and millions of dollars will be earned by individuals across Valentus worldwide because they're in business. There'll be millions of dollars earned by individuals earning, those 7-figure incomes yearly because they are in business. Do you think that they spent any more money than a person that's making $100 a month? No, they spent $20 one-time activation fee, and they went to work because they had a business plan. And so very important for you to understand that you have to take this serious. This is not a playtime for people that are saying, you know what, Yes, it is, by the way, playtime. So let me just repeat that. It can be at your own pace. It does not have to be a race. Of course, I'm not going to tell you have to do anything, but I do want you to understand that you are in business. And if you take it serious and do your roadmap to diamond, because again, yesterday, people had been with me for 2 months, had still not done their roadmap to diamond, and I made them right then and there commit to me, and I said, I will come back if you were able to show me that you did your roadmap to diamond. And of course, within 2 hours, I had a couple of them sent to me. That's commitment. That's attitude. That's showing them that I'm serious. And when I say that my commitment is real, you understand that Nancy and I are all in here, and we believe that everybody we chat with sees it, hears it, and understands it, okay? You need to do that and duplicate that. If you do that, you'll hit the 4 buckets. So let's talk about the rotator, and let's talk about loyalty, and let's talk about what, in fact, are the most important 4 words that I've learned. Again, the power of 4 in my Valentus journey, okay? So the rotator, we talk all the time about how you have 2 teams. For those of you that are going to be building an organization, isn't it interesting they only have to build 2 teams? Okay, that's very, very, very exciting for somebody who comes from a MLM company that has, structure and 5 and 6 and 7 wide, and you have to have, basically everything. The cards got to line up for you to be able to get paid. The company's got it in their back pocket that they're going to break you away from your sponsor, and you may not get paid based on the way the structure of the organization is. Here at Valentus, there is no aha moments. There is nothing that's going to catch you off guard to say, I didn't do that right, if you follow our system. Duplication is key, and the mother of success here is absolutely how you show people this basic 4-word principle. Are you ready? Tell, show, try, do. Very interesting that there's 4 words I just said there. And when we say to somebody, your rotator is to be set on the side of the business that you joined from your sponsor, okay? The side of the business that you joined from your sponsor. So when you get into this business, the first step that you want to do in terms of your business plan that you do in your roadmap is to determine what side of the business you joined on. It's your responsibility to know that you came in on the left or on the right. And at that point, 3 or 4 down in your back office, you're going to see the word rotator. That rotator, when you hit it, gives you options. It's preset at alternate, and it gives you the option left or right. The important thing is that you set the side to the side you joined in your sponsor's business. If you came in on the left, have your rotator set to the left and save it. Now, what does that do for you? That now takes all of the concern out of your hands of where your people are going to land as you get started. The rotator puts the people in the side of the tree that you have it set and saved on. So if you've set it to the left, at the very bottom of the organization, and this is exciting, because you see there are people that will get what we call a depth charge every time you bring somebody in and you teach them to set their rotator to the left if that's the side you're on, and they bring their first 3 to the left, and they teach all of those people to again determine in their roadmap what side they came in, which was the left, and they set their rotator to the left. Imagine 3 to the left, 3 to the left, 3 to the left. Now where does the 4th go? The power of 4. It goes to their opposite side, and that's the beginning of their very own organization they're going to mentor. Now, let's go back to what happens when you put 3 to the tree and the 4th to the other side. Tell, show, try, do. The reason why we don't want you to alternate, the reason why we don't want you to put people one to the left and one to the right is because you have not got it to the point where you can do this business yet. So you haven't got it's my responsibility as I sponsor you to teach and mentor you. It's my responsibility to give you the stuff, okay? There are 4 goals, again, the power of 4, that you want to create and duplicate through your system. So by telling you how to do this, there's your first one on the left, and I start showing you with 3-way calls how to do this, now you have the second one on the left. Now together we approach your 3rd person and we mentor together, and you're now trying to do it, and you put your 3rd to the left. And when I know you're ready and you can do this, I tell you to turn your rotator to the right. You see the power of 4? Tell them what you're doing and how we're going to do it through duplication. Show them by mentoring them with 3-way calls to help them bring their first to the left. Now work with their first to left and, of course, their next one they're going to bring in and bring them to left by trying it. Now they're out there doing it. They're doing three-way calls. They're starting to repeat what you're teaching, and eventually when they can do it, they're off to the right. Now you have now created a business entity that you can be a little bit proud of, okay? So let's break that down a little bit further. The power of 4. Are you ready? What is your first goal out of the 4 goals that you have when you get started in Valentus? Your first goal should be to at least get your product for free, right? At least make enough residual income or fast start income to get your product for free. So if the power of 4 is in the form of 3 customers, and those 3 customers come in on our 12 and 24-hour lifestyle plan, and all they buy is 3 products, a box of 3, they take 1 trim, 1 slim roast, and 1 immune, they're in our lifestyle plan now. That just earned you $40 on a fast start, right? Because you're sponsoring somebody, or they came in as a preferred customer, and they chose to either be in business with you or not. That's their choice, but you still got paid the same $40. So in your first month, if you could learn from the person that invited you to this business, and they get on a 3-way call with customers and potential reps, and you're able to get 3 people to get started, your first goal out of the 4 is you've just made $120, which is close to your money back for your 3-box purchase, which was $129. So that's goal number 1. Help your individual get their first 3 and help them get their first residual or fast start check back to at least cover their cost of their loyalty. So let's stop right there. Goal 1 of your 4 is to get your product paid for. How are you doing that? You're getting 3 customers, 3 members. Somehow, some way, you're making at least a minimum of $40 on a 3-box 12 and 24 plan order, and you've made your $120 back. Wow! Success number 1 is happened. You have got your money back on your product for free. Why do you want to do that as a goal? Because when you come up to somebody and they say, so how's it working for you? How exciting is it for you and your new people to be able to say, wow, I'm getting my product paid for. Bingo, we're on to something. We are on a path of success and duplication when you can say to all the people, the naysayers out there, and lots of them are your family, oddly enough, and they come to you and say, so how's that working for you? So I'm getting my product for free. What? They're going to think there's something going on here by you just being able to say, I got my product for free. Goal number 1 established. Now, loyalty is in the form of 3 forms in our business. It's in a 1-box, a 3-box, or a 6-box. So as you get started, you're going to want to understand that you have an opportunity to save volume in your tree. Save the volume blowing up below you as a result of the process of 3 to the tree. Remember, every person in your organization on the left or the right, regardless if you know them, sponsored them, even have met them, that volume counts in your tree on the left or the right. It's one big accumulation of business volume, and that business volume you can get paid on over and over again. So here's the most important lesson I've learned recently. As people decide not to do their loyalty and the volume flushes finally, because a single 1 box will keep at least the volume that you're accumulating for the future as you learn how to build this business. If you don't do at least 1 box, the volume flushes. Well, who's the winner in that case? Not to say that Dave Jordan wants this, but you have to understand if you have 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, or whatever it is in business volume build up on one of your teams, even though you haven't made money yet in terms of the residual side, but you've at least got your money paid for in terms of your monthly residual because you're bringing in 3 customers a month. Think about it. 3, 12, and 24 customers a month trying our products earns you enough to get at least your 3 boxes per month, a basic goal. But that 1 box not being done lets that volume flush. The company benefits because they aren't going to have to pay out in the future on that accumulated volume. It's just such an aha moment for me when I see people making a decision, you know what, I'm going to skip my loyalty this month. I'm okay with it. I got enough product. Wow. You know what? Even though you're building up a bit of inventory, you're going to eventually learn how to tell, show, try, do, and sample share like crazy. You're going to use up that product as you sample it out there after you get confident. But the loyalty keeps the volume. And it's so sad to see volume flushing when that volume could pay them eventually 20%. I mean, I physically have seen somebody have $1 million in volume, and I didn't catch them in time, and they dropped the ball, and the volume flushed. Do you know that $1 million in volume is really $200,000 worth of future income? 20% of your lesser team can earn you dollars. So whatever that volume is, it actually, in my mind, is worth 20% of it in future income. So don't let it flush. The 3-box, well, that 3-box loyalty will help you maintain rank. So if you're a business builder, don't lose your rank, because the key to our business is to reach up to emerald in our status structure. So 1 box maintains volume, but you'll lose the rank. 3 boxes keeps your rank and maintains volume, and more importantly, it allows you to move to the emerald level. Why? Because our loyalty program is structured. Again, I've had people say to me they're blown away by the fact that Valentus lets you go up in plan recognition by just being loyal to the product. So 3 boxes, in 6 months you move to the emerald level. If you go to a 6-box loyalty, which is by far the most inexpensive way to do it, especially if you're a couple, because 3 boxes is $129, and the $199 number is for 6 boxes. So for just $70 more, you get the 6th box, the extra 3. So that's our loyalty program. So let's go on to goal number 2 in this power of 4. Okay, so tell, show, try, doing, your way to help people get 3 customers so they can get their money back. Then they go and rotate their product, their business, if they want, to their other side. But the most important thing is that you haven't duplicated your left side unless you've got members. So I don't suggest that you turn your rotator to your other side until you physically have your members on the left that are starting to bring 3 to the tree. Okay, so keep that nugget in your head that you want to have members on the side you came into that are duplicating you, not just customers. Goal 2. Let's get your investment back. So as a sponsor, and somebody said to me the other day, Don, I'm going to sponsor 20 business builders in the month of February. I said, why would you do that? Why would you sponsor 4 and help your people, those 4, get their 2 for the month? Do you realize that's 12 people in the month, and you've only sponsored 4? But you're starting the process of showing them how to get their money back. You're telling them and showing them how to get their investment back. You see, if you bring in a business builder, you make $100, and a second business builder, you make $100, and a third business builder, you make $100, and a fourth business builder, you make $200. Success, goal number 2, reach, I have my investment back. That's $500 on a $4.99 pack. That's $500. So goal number 2 is to help you get your investment back. And so by the power of 4 and helping you do the tell, show, try, do method, again, 4 words that fit right into 3 to the tree and 1 to the other side, 4 words that ties right into me helping you get your investment back, which is for business builders. And needless to say, if you, goal number 3, help each one of those 4 people get their product paid for free, and you help all 4 of those people get their investment back from the original, which means you're going to help them bring in 4 business builders, you have now completed the journey, and I like to call this wash, rinse, repeat. Because ultimately, you're going to be paid for life on the beach for the rest of your days if you duplicate the basic success principles in Valentus. And that is tell, show, try, do, while we learn what washing and rinsing and repeating is every morning in the shower. It's duplication. And the interesting things you'll learn in our journey from all of the great trainings that are out there is that you want to be curious when you invest time into people. Don't give them all of the stuff. Don't dump the toolbox. A great analogy I heard recently in social media was, hey, I saw the best movie ever. Don't tell them what it is. You think they're going to ask you. That's curiosity, and that's kind of the whole concept of the Pay It Forward cards, which is, let me give you this cup of coffee. I want to buy it for you. What you do with it is your choice. Curiosity. Why you give me a cup of coffee? What's in it for you? I know you're giving me a free sample, but what's in it for you? You see, curiosity is the marketing strength, in all of what we do. Wash. The rinse, of course, is now the validation. That's where you bring them to a 12and24.com website. And by the way, the new 12and24.com has the new video that Ted Wilson and Kevin created. Incredible little video that you want to watch that you can use and duplicate to people to understand the power of the 12 and 24. There's new energy movies coming out. There will be product videos and 10 major announcements in Toronto at the end of March that are going to be incredible for your business and the growth of your company that you're building in your business plan. So, by the way, in your business plan is get to an event. Find the most important event in your area, and let's go there, and let's build for those events. So, wash, rinse, and the repeat is the third party. The third party is at the beginning, you have somebody else telling the story, and at the end, you have somebody else welcoming your person to your team. Both are equally as important. At times, I believe the welcome call is even more important than the third-party call at the beginning. What is a three-way call? On your phone, look at it, you'll see a word add caller. It's so simple. You're talking to somebody on the phone, you hit the add caller button, you dial up the new person. The person you're on with is not there anymore for a short time. When the new person answers the phone, your little icon that you hit, which was add caller, will change to a merge type screen. You hit it again, and all three are on the call. Your job is to have informed the person that you're doing the three-way call with at the beginning, a little bit about the person, and letting that new person hear from your expert. You see, as Randall McDonald says, you've seen people with a lampshade, they've seen you with a lampshade on your head, so you know what, you're no expert. So let's get somebody else on the phone that's probably a little bit more believable, okay? So third-party validation is the master of all success in Valentus, and if you start the process, and the whole process is to be using three words in your everyday conversation. And the words aren't actually in the conversation, it's the premise of the words. The term we, not I, not by yourself. We are so excited that we're launching this incredible line of products at the end of March that are going to change the world. My partners are so excited that we're going to take this journey everywhere internationally. We're going to share this with as many people as possible. Not sell, share. We don't sell anything. We're information directors. As Mike King says, we're professional friend makers. So we are information directors that are sharing this great product, and we, not I am so excited, as powerful as my partners and I, we, right? We are so excited. We want to have the we in there. And the yes is don't give them any chance to get out of what you're saying. Don't say to them, I hope this is for you. I think this might work out for you. I hope that maybe that I get a chance to sit down with you. It's, I can't wait till we meet. This is going to blow you away. I'm absolutely all in here. I know you will be too. I mean, yes is in the phraseology you use to give them the impression that you are absolutely unshakable in your faith of what we're doing. Your attitude is unstoppable, and you have everything that Napoleon Hill says when he says, there are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. So you will not fail. You believe it, you achieve it, and you go for it. And there are four powers that you're working with, okay? Once again, you're going to help that person get their money back on their loyalty purchase. So 3 customers get from that. Number 2, you're going to help them get their investment back. Number 3, you're going to help each of those people get their product paid for. Number 4, you're going to help each of those 4 people get their investment back. Folks, let me give you a quick analogy of numbers if you follow the power of 4. Imagine this as I end this call. In your first 30 days, you bring in your 4 who help, and you help them bring in 2. That's 12 people. In your second month, you 12 people go get 4 who help 2. That's 64. In your third month, you 64 people all get 4. That's 236 who get 2. That's 572. In your fourth month, that's 572 people who go get 4, which is 2,288 times 2, which is 4,572 people. Okay, that's in a perfect world. Let's finish on a note that says, what if I'm right? And what if only 1% of what I just said works? That's still 45 people at the end of your fourth month. The power of 4 works. Do not deviate. Do not get discouraged. It's a tell, show, try to method, And remember that, if you haven't got them interested today, it's because you haven't given them the right information today. So follow up, and you will have success. Have a great, wonderful end of your Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Who you're cheering for? I guess I'm pulling for the Packs. I guess I am. Brady is my guy. I like him. I have to admit it. All the best, everyone. I hope this recording helps. Let's spread it around. I think we're on to something here. Get your new people on these calls every Sunday. Love all of you. And Arcadia, Florida, tomorrow night, I'm looking forward to meeting some new people who I've never met before as a result of our product being successful and somebody coming back to Florida and somebody saying, "What are you doing?" And they're filling a room for me to speak to on Monday night. All the best, everybody. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.